This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part on Conrado de Caro's article entitled, For What? And we continue to quote and to conclude. At the very most, even if it were not what we are saying, a program, policy, or law is sound, legal, or constitutional because the courts found only parts of it to be not so, on the part is judgment on the whole. One is that you say any suspicion of irregularity remains to be proven and pending an investigation of the DAP, Butchabad et al. May be presumed to have conducted themselves in an honest, if not exemplary way. You are faced with the question of who is going to conduct that inquiry. If you can disregard the justice's finding that the DAP is unconstitutional, you can most certainly disregard any executive offices, the Justice Department's, the Ombudsman's finding that the DAP was abused. You can always say that office is wrong, or as with the justices, that it failed to appreciate the legal and national welfare aspects of things. That applies as well to a Senate investigation, if at all it can be mounted. Two is that the Pinoy's implicit call for the public to take him at his word when he says the DAP was used judiciously labors from a glaring weakness. That is that government is not just Pinoy, it is also his people. The DAP is not just Pinoy, it is also his people. I myself have no problems trusting Pinoy. It is not just that he is arguably one of the most trustworthy people in this country, though there's that too, and prodigiously so. It is also that he is not riddled with self-interest. He has no plan to stay on. He has no plan to run again. He has no plan to have another 6 years of power. His people do. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Conrado de Caro's article entitled, For What? And we continue to quote and to conclude. Mar Rojas does, Butchabad does, the Liberal Party does. The temptation to channel the savings towards that end is immense, particularly with the election just down the corner. As Oscar Wilde said, I can resist everything except temptation. Trust them is one very big leap of faith we are being asked to do. I myself would be loath to see the moral, quite apart from political aspects, of Pinoy's impeachment prosper. My reason for it being his epic achievements in the last 4 years, the unprecedented growth hailed by the global community itself, the peace agreement with the Moro-Islamic Liberation Front, which promises a bright future for Muslim Mindanao, and the indictment of Senators Juan Ponce Enrile, Jinggoy Estrada, and Bong Revilla are chief of them. Those are not just accomplishments, those are feats. But for that to happen, Pinoy will have to back down on the DAP, retreat from it, distance himself from it. To stick to it is to supply his detractors with all the ammunition they need to bring him down. To insist on it is to give a public that has trusted him, that has kept faith with him, that has accepted his depiction of what state the nation is over the last 4 years, to wonder if they should continue to do so. To cling to it is to let slip the wonders he has wrought. And for what? This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.